We just checked into Hotel St. George in Marfa, Texas. We were very surprised at how much of nothing there is here.
Yeah, I was expecting, I don't know, kind of more of like a very colorful town that we're gonna drive into.
Yeah.
I kind of had like a tree-lined street coming in. I don't know, that's kind of like what I envisioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No.
so it's like completely different from what I was expecting.
I was kind of expecting something like this, but a little bit bigger. So something that's kind of like Asheville, but smaller than that. But this really is a very, very small town. It's one of those towns that you pass through on a highway and then you have to slow down to like 35 and like, you know, you go for like 5 minutes and then you're out of the city. Actually, you're probably only going for like 2 minutes and then you're out of the town.
Yeah,
like that's how small this town is. First impression.
Yeah,
you know, we haven't walked around or anything, but that's our like, you know, we just drove into Marfa and came to our hotel, and that was our first impression.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more to it.
Yeah,
But.
I mean, coming to the hotel was interesting too because there's not an actual drive-in, I guess. Like, you know, when you use a check-in to a hotel, you drive like to the front and there'll be like, you know, bell service there or something. I mean, you're really just parking on the side of the street. Mm-hmm. And the door is kind of like, okay, which door do we go into? There's like a black screen on the door, so you can't even see inside. So that was a little bit interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was what entrance we came into, but
because even when you walk in, it's a little confusing. Because I walk in, I'm like, where's the front desk? There's like the restaurant to the left, and then if you kind of look over to the right, like, oh, there's the front desk. Mm-hmm. It's not easy to follow their layout. Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't like that it was street parking. I was kind of expecting their own lot or valet service, but actually I wasn't even expecting valet service because it's like Marfa, Texas.
At least their own like parking lot.
Yeah.
They don't
but it's
have
all
that.
street parking here. The lady didn't seem concerned about me not being able to find parking, so I guess, you know, we'll see. I do have to leave here once and then come back, so I'm, you know, crossing my fingers that I will have, you know, no problem finding parking. She said if I can't find street parking, there's a red brick building next door.
We're not really sure what that means.
She said to park there, so I guess I'll find that out later as well. Anyway, we did check in. It is a pet-friendly hotel, so Kuma is with me. And it was, I think, $75 for the pet fee here, so which isn't too bad for, it's a really nice hotel, actually. Yeah, it's very modern.
Very modern.
Sleek, trendy.
Very clean.
Yeah.
As soon as we walked into our room, I was like, wow, this is huge. Mm-hmm. I was really surprised at how big the room was and just how modern it looked. A lot of like, you know, light coming in from the window. I didn't notice a lot of dust though. I feel like no one's been in this room for a while.
Well, it's black too, so
I don't know if black just catches.
Does catch a lot more dust. So I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is clean. I just see little pieces of dust here and there, but with black, it is hard to keep, like little specks of dust off.
But yeah, first impressions, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of space to put our stuff.
Yeah, we're very surprised with the spacious room. Very happy with it too. So with that, we will give you a tour of our room.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our spacious 2-queen bedroom. We are in room 311. We're actually right next to the elevator. I actually put down a note to say that I wanted away from the elevator, but I guess they didn't get that note. But Candy did make sure that, you know, we didn't hear any noise. She kind of did some tests, like, you know, I don't know what you did, like said some words out loud, but I didn't hear anything when I was inside here. So hopefully we'll get some good night's rest and it'll be really quiet. So the bed, you know, we sat on it a little bit. It seems super comfy. Kuma seems to be enjoying it, so that's a good sign. I like having a queen size bed better than a full size bed because our last hotel was a full size bed. I did feel like it was a little bit too small, or just a little narrow for the both of us, me and Kuma. I'm always afraid she's gonna fall off the bed, but for a queen size bed, this is a good size for us. I do like this color blanket or throw that they have here that they lay down. And let's see, they have like some signs here about housekeeping at the St. George. So it's green housekeeping. Oh, these are the signs that you put in front, like if you don't want housekeeping or if you want green housekeeping. And then this is what, do our best to conserve water. Okay, yeah, they've been putting all this stuff lately at the hotels. There's another thing here too. So we're right next to the railroad here. So they say that the train you hear is part of the history of Marfa. and they give you earplugs just in case it's gonna get loud and you don't complain about the loudness. So I do appreciate that they give you a heads up. I have stayed in hotels before where it was really loud and they didn't warn you. So at least they give you this. And then next to it is, well, there's an alarm clock over there. Over here is a port with 2 plugs and 5 USB ports, which is a lot. That's like the most I've seen at a hotel, like that many in a row. It's usually like 1 or 2 USB ports, but this one has 5. And on the other side is a little sitting area. I do like this wooden table here right next to it. It's a nice touch. I do like the color of the chair too. And then this long, spacious table where you can do some work, where you can lay out some things, where you can eat. Lots of different things you could do on this countertop. So I do appreciate the very, very long space. And they have 2 chairs here, so Candy and I could both utilize this space, which is nice. Looks like they have a lot of channels here. A lot of the cable channels like A&E, ESPN, E, HGTV, HLN, all the good stuff, I would say. So good selection. It's a really big TV, actually. And then over here is the closet area. Again, more space where you can put all your stuff. We already put out all of our luggage here. And then in here, actually, they give you an extra blanket. So that's always nice. Oh, yeah, 1 extra blanket. And then underneath is a very long pillow. So if you like long pillows, you can use that. And here is more closet space, and they have several hangers and 2 robes. So that's nice that they provide robes too. And 2 slippers. So these are like really nice slippers too. There's cushioning on it too. So might be using these. And then over here, I don't like that they have this. I don't like the snack bar area where you purchase stuff because it's just extra space wasted that we could have used. And here is a digital safe. So that's the size of it. We usually don't use a digital safe, but it's here if you need it. And then there's a fridge underneath. Again, they stocked it with their stuff, with their drinks, which I don't like because that means we can't put that much stuff in the fridge. No freezer, so I can't freeze my ice pack, which is a bummer, but oh well. And then there's also an iron. And the ironing board is right next to it over here, but down below is also a steamer. So they give you 2 options, an iron and a steamer.
All right, so I'm gonna show you the little hallway and the bathroom. I wanted to note this hallway, like how spacious it was, and they actually put a little chair here so when you're putting on your shoes, you have a place to sit down so you don't have to run all the way back to the bed to put on shoes. Because I can't stand and put on my shoes. I like to sit down and put on my shoes, so that's really, really nice. And they put actually a piece of art here as well. So yeah, they like thought about every little space in this room. And then they have a really nice big full-length mirror right here. So when you walk out, you can see how you look when you put on your coat. Okay, the bathroom is really nice and spacious as well. The shower is really nice and spacious. At first I was like, oh, it's one of those ones where it doesn't have a door. You know, there's curtains here. They have some privacy if you want, you know, if Crystal walks in on me in the shower. This is interesting, like they put a stool in here. I guess that's able to get wet, but this is nice for you want to shave your legs. Or maybe I just want to sit down when I'm taking a shower. I love hotels that do this. I don't like those little bottles because my hair is so thick and those little bottles never do it for me. I need like 3 or 4 of them. And it feels like such a waste of plastic every time I open up one of those bottles. So I love that they have these reusable ones, and it's a really good brand. I love this brand. The sink is pretty spacious. We're gonna have to maneuver some things around because Crystal and I are gonna have to have our own space for our stuff. So it's a little bit small, but I guess if we move these towels around, maybe we can put some stuff down here. But they do provide cleansing makeup towels, which me and Crystal really like that when hotels provide these because we do use them. And lots of Q-tips and cotton balls, so that's nice. I use Q-tips all the time. You got tissue paper. Let's see if this is the good tissue paper, the cheap one. It's the cheap one. Me and Crystal, we hate these like hard tissue papers. We like nice Kleenex brand, but it is very rare when a hotel provides that. We've only been to one hotel that has provided nice tissue paper, and we were just there actually, in Tombstone of all places. Same here. I love that it's like liquid hand soap. I never really like when you get the bar of soap at hotels to wash your hands. One, it's a waste because I never use all of it at the end of the trip. And two, I feel like it really dries out my hands, usually the brands that they give. I'm really, really happy that it's just, liquid soap because that's so much easier to use and it's less messy and it doesn't take up space like, the space on the counter. And of course, I'm a huge fan of mirrors that have the lights around it because it makes it so much easier to do my makeup. I have really bad eyesight, so I have to get really close to the mirror, and sometimes when the lights are weird, like coming down, I just can't see very well. So I like it when the light is around the mirror. The bathroom, I was like, oh, there's no door to the bathroom. Kind of the same concept as the shower, it's a curtain. But I feel like it's gonna be kind of loud at night if one of us has to use the bathroom. Just won't shut it, I guess. But I guess you can use a main door too. So if there's someone in here, anyways. Just interesting, never seen a shower curtain for the toilet. But you get some privacy if there happens to be someone taking a shower. More towels in here, hanging up in here. And this is the first time I've seen a hotel provide a towel specifically for makeup. And I think it's really smart because I know some women, they like to wipe their foundation off on white towels, and I'm sure it stains towels. I don't do that. That's why I like the wet makeup remover towels or wipes, because I feel bad like staining white towels. So they must have that issue and decided to just get a towel that says makeup and make it black. But, so yeah, the toilet actually looks kind of like European to me, the style of the toilet. Nice modern looking toilet. I haven't used it yet, but it looks nice. All right, so that is the tour of the bathroom.
So we hope this review helped you out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.